The man who enjoys walking will walk further than the man with a destination. What does that mean? Let's take a look at fitness and the gym. I see a lot of guys going to the gym and they have an idea for what they want to achieve. They want to get in better shape, they want to look better mainly. They want to be ripped, they want to have a good physique, they want to impress other people. And so they take this mindset of like, all right, that's my set destination over here in 6 months or 9 months or 1 year. When I have that dream physique that I'm looking for, that's my destination, that's what I want. And so they're so attached to the outcome of getting that dream physique that one of two things happens. One is they burn out and they return back to their old habits because they don't actually enjoy what they're doing in the gym. Or they kind of push through it and they persevere and they get their dream physique, but once they get it, they get complacent, they get stagnant, they don't keep going with what it is they're doing. And that's because when you're so focused on the outcomes in life, you overlook the importance and the joy and the beauty of the process, which is what leads to the desirable outcomes in the first place. Now let's take a look at a different example. I myself have been in the gym for about 8 years. My workout splits have changed a lot. I've bulked, I've cut. I don't have the craziest physique in the world, but I got some muscle on me. I feel good about my health. And people ask me, they're like, how do you do it? How do you go in the gym and stay in there for 8 years, give or take, unending? And the reason is because I like the gym. I enjoy what the gym does for my life. The man who enjoys walking will walk further with the man with a destination in mind. To me, part of the picture is that I actually enjoy going to the gym. I like going, I like listening to music. I've kind of found my training style and the flow that I like to get into. And I think that's important. If you don't like the gym right now, it's probably not that you actually dislike exercising. It's probably because you haven't found your right method. Some people love working out at home. Some people love working out with a group of people or just with a gym partner, or no music or pre-workout or no pre-workout, or in the morning or in the evening, training athletically, training for aesthetics. It's probably not that you don't enjoy the gym. It's probably that you haven't found what you like doing yet. And for me, one of the factors is that I just love going to the gym. I love the way it makes me feel. It's not really a chore for me. It's not something that I have to do. It's something that I feel privileged to do every single day. But the other reason I've been in the gym for so long is because although I might have short-term intermittent goals, okay, I want to get a little more cut, a little more this, a little more that, work on my arms or my legs a little bit more. The gym to me is not a destination. It is a journey. The gym is not a end in my life. It's a lifestyle. It's something that's a part of my life every single day, and that's just the way that it's always going to be. Because the way I see it, I only have one body. Like if I ding up my car on the highway or I hit some guy's bumper, I can always get a new car. I can always get it replaced. I can change the tires, I can change the oil. I can get a new car. Hopefully eventually get a nicer car than the one I have now, although I enjoy my car now. But you don't get a new body. And so for me, it's like, it's a no-brainer. There's no destination. When I look out and I think about my life, I will be exercising and taking care of my health every day of my life. There is no like destination like, oh, once I achieve this, then I'm done for good. No, I only get one body. Like if you at the beginning of your life were given one car, one single car, and you were told this is the only car you will ever get for your entire life, how well are you taking care of that car? How much are you changing the oil? How much are you taking care of the tires, cleaning the inside of it? All those other things. That's your only car. Now, luckily, we live in an age where, we can get new cars, and, modern medicine is advancing, so there's all kinds of medicines and therapies for our bodies. But our bodies, we put less time and energy and care into our bodies than we do our cars. And we take it for granted because our bodies are way more miraculous machines than cars are. If you get a cut, you don't have to do anything or think about anything. It will heal on its own. When you eat food, you don't have to think about how you're going to digest it. Your body does that on its own. Your body beats its heart on its own. Your body breathes itself while you sleep. It generates new cells and repairs damaged tissues all on its own. And so part of it is that if you want to be consistent in anything, you have to enjoy doing it. But the other thing is, you have to make it up in your mind so that it literally seems silly not to do it. It seems stupid not to do it. Like, exercise, people think exercise is like the hard path or the hard way. Like, I'm going to put myself through this pain to go to the gym, and that's difficult and that's hard, but it'll lead to this reward. But let me tell you something interesting. Not exercising is way harder than exercising. Exercising allows you to feel good, to feel happy, to feel healthy. You know, if you exercise for 1 hour a day, you got 23 hours, or, you know, obviously you sleep, so you got like 15, 16 hours the rest of the day to do whatever you want, and you feel amazing while you do it. Whereas not exercising, that takes a toll on you all the time. When you don't exercise, your sleep is worse. Your mental health is worse. And that starts to trickle into other areas of your life. You know, you can't sit down and do what you like doing if you like to, you know, watch TV or read or write something without feeling joint pain or back pain or shoulder pain. You know, without feeling achy, without feeling weak. You can't go up and down the stairs without getting winded. And so if you think exercising is hard, not exercising is way harder than exercising. And so that's my kind of formula. Like, when someone tells me that they don't like exercising, I usually tell them one of two things. One is, you probably haven't found the exercise that you like doing, because our brains and bodies reward us for exercising. So inherently, I don't believe you, because every human being enjoys exercise. You just have to find what works for you. Some people just love walking, just super long walking. That will keep you in great shape. If you just did like an hour walk every single day, you'd be in pretty good shape. Some people like running, some people like rowing, some people like weightlifting. You know, some people like different sports. There's all kinds of things that you can do for your body, which also keep your mind healthy and sharp for longer. So that's the first thing I tell them. And then the second thing I tell them is that you only get one body. So if you wake up sick, or you wake up achy or weak or winded, that's it. You don't get to go to, you know, some Porsche dealer and get a new body. You can do that with your car. You can't do that with your body. And so it kind of just becomes this obvious thing, and it's kind of the combination of working smarter and harder. I actually disagree with David Goggins' philosophy of just work harder all the time. I think that guy is pretty incredible, some of the things that he's accomplished, but also he now needs a ton of surgeries. His bones and joints and muscles are all jacked up. And so he was working harder on himself, which is awesome, but he wasn't working smarter. So you need to work harder and smarter. Whether you're in the gym or you have any goal in life, it's not only working harder, you also have to work smarter. So part of working smarter when it comes to your health is find what you like doing. Write down a list of like 5 to 10 things that you actually enjoy doing for your health. Write down healthy foods that you enjoy. Write down sports that you like to play. Exercise that you enjoy, or at the very least, exercise that you tolerate. And it will take you a long way. I mean, at least from what I've seen, every ecstatically happy person that I've ever met is also in great shape. Maybe that's just a bias that I have. And that's not a knock against you if you're not in good shape. Everyone has to start somewhere. I definitely was not in good shape when I started my fitness journey. But this is your reminder to take care of your body, take care of your mind, and work smarter and harder. You know, like if you just hate weightlifting, don't weightlift. You have other options. You can play sports. You can do calisthenics. You can do swimming. Swimming will build muscle mass. There's all kinds of things you can do. So don't do what you hate. A life is too short to suffer. We are here for a very, very short period of time. And if you want to take the best ride through life that you can possibly take, which is all that I'm trying to do. That's the only reason that I make these videos. These are really more for me than anyone else. It's just reminders to myself of things that I've learned. Is if you want to take the best ride through life, would you rather ride through life in an old beat down, pickup truck or a Ferrari? And maybe you would like the pickup truck. I don't know. That's just an analogy. For me, I'd like the Ferrari. I think that would be fun. And that's the way that I try to treat my body. I try to treat my body as if I had a super expensive sports car, but even better. And not to be a freak, like I still will eat cookies sometimes. I'll still eat donuts sometimes. Like you got to enjoy your life and relax too. But I mean, the minimal amount of effort that some people put into taking care of their health is kind of astonishing when you really think about it. So, anyways, that's my philosophy on health and life. And if you find yourself struggling with your health, start by doing things that you enjoy. Work smarter, then work harder at the things you like, because working harder at the things you like comes naturally. This is the last thing I'll say, and then I'm going to end off the video. For me, I loved playing hockey. I still love playing hockey. Hockey is the sport that I love more than any other sport. I love watching it. I love playing it. I love teaching it. And for me, waking up at 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning to go play hockey wasn't a chore. That was what I preferred to be doing. I think a lot of these people who say, oh yeah, I just hate what I'm doing all the time, I think they're lying. I think David Goggins kind of likes to run. He might say he doesn't. I don't know. For me, though, like, that wasn't a chore. I like playing hockey. Yeah, sometimes you got to push yourself at the end when you're tired. There are going to be times where you have to push yourself a little bit. But I like going to the gym. I like looking and feeling fantastic. These are things that I like. So find what you like. Find what you love. Integrate that into living a happy, healthy, and wealthy life, because ultimately that's what every human being wants. Every human being just wants to live a happy, healthy, wealthy life. The ride through life is very short, so you got to make it a good one. And part of that is taking care of your health. And what you'll find is that as you take care of your health, you'll become happier as well. Because happiness and healthiness are one and the same. Thank you for watching. I hope you live a happy, healthy, and wealthy life.